Hey, folks, welcome to the Mike North 30 in 5. Oh, absolutely right. Hey, 30 minutes worth of news in 5 minutes. It's our debut on WIND. First of all, the official address, 560 WIND.com. We're merging north2north.com with, of course, WIND, and we couldn't be happier, ladies and gentlemen. Want to thank some pertinent people. Want to thank guys like our general manager at WIND, Jeff Reisman, Marcus Brown, the program director, Chuck Barham, of course, who's the general sales manager, all the folks at WIND, including Danny, our web guy. Want to thank Timmy. Want to thank Billy on our end, along with, of course, BB North, Corey Torf, and, of course, all the hard-working people that have been working behind the scenes to get this done. I want to also thank our brand new title sponsor, Althoff Industries, for the best in heating and air conditioning, ladies and gentlemen. You saw the commercial. Been out there in Crystal Lake for 50 years, supplying the northwest suburbs and more, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Less, I want to thank Todd Althoff and everybody else for this wonderful thing. And also our secondary sponsor, you'll hear their live reads every day, Flood Brothers Disposal. Want to thank everybody who cooperated so much with the coverage yesterday. It was great to see Hurricane Irene and our guy, Anderson Cooper, standing in a Manhattan street. It was drizzling. His hair wasn't moving. And he's going, ladies and gentlemen, it is so bad out here. The lower boroughs are going to have it tough. It's going to be absolutely brutal all day long. And as he's talking, two guys with coffee just walk right by. I mean, there are 8 states right now in trouble. The hardest hit states are Vermont and New Hampshire, but that is flooding. The same thing happened with Hurricane Katrina. It's not always the hurricane that does the damage. It is the flooding that absolutely boggles people's minds for the next, month or 2 months. There's a lot of money being spent. In New Jersey, the trains are still not working. People are being asked in New York City to take the day off. Quite frankly, we've had 3 storms here in the Chicagoland area that in our area was as bad as what I saw in some areas, but the flooding has been absolutely brutal. 20 people died over an 8-state type of situation. I gotta be honest, it's not that bad. Could have been a lot worse, but tell the families of those people that. Apple giving Tim Cook, ladies and gentlemen, a ton of money. Steve Jobs made $1 a year. It's not going to be the same way with this guy. He's going to get 1 million shares listed at $360 million. Steve Jobs, the fact that he only took $1 a year, he had billions in stock. So let's not cry poor for Steve. I don't think he walked around with $1 in his pocket. Maybe he did, but I know he had a nice little resting place to land on in case he couldn't find that $1 in his pocket. Beyonce is pregnant. Beyonce is pregnant. Jay-Z is a brand new father. 3 years after they tied the knot, she is expectant. She got a little bit of a bump showing. Congratulations to the happy couple. And believe me when I tell you this, it's not going to be a sad day for that kid when he finds out who his parents are. Also, Michael Jackson would have been his 53rd birthday today. They had it out in a ceremony out in Gary, Indiana. Couldn't make it out there. Couldn't get out to Gary and join in the festivities. Joe Jackson, the father, saying they're celebrating it all over the world. 53 years old he would have been. Died way too soon. Rory McIlroy and Carol Wozniacki. I didn't even know she was the #1 tennis player in the world. Seen in the Yale University area, making out right on the street. The #1 of the top golfers in the world. And, of course, Carol Wozniacki, who is absolutely stunning beauty. Roy didn't even care. Let's get it on. Flood Brothers Disposal and Recycling Services are professional waste haulers. Now, the Flood family is big on service. It's our #1 priority, and we offer extremely competitive pricing because the Flood family is here to help you in this tough economy. Remember, at Flood Brothers, we build relationships, and the only thing we're big on is service. Call us at 773-626-5800 or floodbrothersdisposal.com. The Chicago White Sox last night, they win their game by a score of 9-3. The Cubs lose 3-2. Sox are still in it. Mike Quade, ladies and gentlemen, gets ejected after a called third strike on Aramis Ramirez in the first inning. You have to stick around a little bit longer than that. Today, ladies and gentlemen, the weather's going to be 78 degrees here in Chicago. They're still going to be trying to get rid of the water out in the East Coast. Here in Chicago, it's pleasant. We got our water, our storms early. Hey, you folks out there in the East Coast, you take good care of yourselves. In the meantime, you've been listening to the Mike North debut 30 in 5, August 29th. Hey, see you tomorrow.